So, friends, some people have written sentences. Nishat, you have
Yes,
also written some sentences, right?
yes sir. Yes sir.
Good, good. So,
सर एक वो पेडिक्योर करवाती है फिर भी उसका नेल का शेप अच्छा
she gets,
अच्छा नहीं
I
है.
got the point. Very good.
शी
तो
गेट्स ए पेडी.
नहीं नहीं, मेन थिंग इज उसके नाखून का शेप अच्छा नहीं है उसका। फिर
यस
भी
सर.
नहीं, हालांकि बोलना है तो फिर भी वाला बात अलग है।
हालांकि हाँ. लाइक
तो ऐसे
हालांकि उसका नाक में से.
नहीं 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 नहीं, ऐसे बोलना है। नहीं है इसीलिए तो शेप करवाते हैं। आपके कहने का मतलब शेप अच्छा नहीं है, हालांकि वो करवाती हैं
करवाती
पेडिक्योर, तो ऐसा बोल रहे हैं।
है.
शी डजंट हैव अ वेरी वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, शी डजंट हैव वेरी ब्यूटीफुल नेल्स, शी डजंट हैव वेरी ब्यूटीफुल nails, even though she has pedicure very regularly. She doesn't have very beautiful nails, even though she has pedicure very, frequently or very regularly. Who are you talking about, Nishat?
नो सर
You had
was thinking
somebody,
that
you had somebody in your
yeah,
mind.
when I sat on making make full homework, then I thinking which sentence
Ah,
I
okay. When I sat down to do my
answer
homework, sat down, kahe ke liye? To
to do
do.
my homework.
I thought of this sentence.
Thought of this sentence.
Yes. But I'm pretty sure
I
there is a.
also asked. I
Hmm.
am also the asked my sister. My sister
I
is
am asked नहीं
also.
बेटा, मैंने पूछा था, I
I
asked.
asked. I asked my sister. She is also laughed that time. She's
She.
laughed. She, sir. She
She के
laughed.
बाद
Good evening,
She is
sir.
laughing.
she
Laugh.
laughed.
हंस रही थी. She
हाँ,
was. हंस
Good evening,
रही
sir.
थी मतलब. She was
she was laughing.
laughing.
Very good. Hello,
Laughing.
Shubhankar. Yes, she
Sorry
was
for being
laughing. Yeah, no issues, no issues. So, everybody, you can put your sentences in the group with even though, and I will read and help you correct them. So she doesn't have very beautiful nails, even though she goes for or she goes to the parlor very frequently. She has pedicure very frequently, very regularly. Okay. अभी दूसरे तरीके से सुनाओ. She goes to the parlor very frequently, and yet, she doesn't have very beautiful nails. फिर भी का English निशात? Yet.
Yeah.
Yet means फिर भी, okay? Yet. Y-E-T, yet.
यहाँ पे yet अलग and then sentences are present perfect. I haven't read.
वो अलग yet है.
वो
ये
अलग है.
spelling वही है, but function is different. He has a lot of money, yet he never helps anybody. He has a lot of money, yet he never helps anybody. अब इसी को उल्टा बोलो. He never helps anybody, even though he has a lot of money. कितना मजा है. Guys, yet से sentence बोलते हैं. Yet से. Okay, Y-E-T. अभी मैंने को समझाया. Yet वाला sentence सीखते हैं. Guys, I'll give you an example.
These people has lots of money.
She is very beautiful, yet she is lonely. She doesn't have any friends. She's very beautiful, yet she doesn't have any friends.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, South Indian actress Saloni. Saloni looks South Indian in this style. Curly hair and your face, everything. You don't look North Indian. Go on. Yet से sentence बनाते हैं.
I know basic grammars, yet I'm not good at English.
Very
Good
good,
at
very good, very good.
in English.
You know basic grammar and yet you don't communicate in English. Very good. सारे लोग अपना एक सेंटेंस बोले. Yet मतलब फिर भी, फिर भी, फिर भी. I knew he was lying, yet I did not say anything. ठीक है? मैं जान रहा था कि वो झूठ बोल रहा है, फिर भी मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा. फिर भी, अंशु, फिर भी मीन्स येट. फिर भी. वो मुझे परेशान करता है, फिर भी मैंने उसकी मदद की. He always troubles me, creates problems for me, and yet I helped him. Got it? Go on, people, go on.
I told my mom that there is enough oil, sorry, there is enough salt in this mutton curry, yet he added extra salt.
Very good. Very good example. Your mama didn't trust you.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Carry on, other people. Yet, फिर भी.
Some people, some people don't know English grammar, yet they are able to speak English.
Very good. Very nice. What do you see on your screen? You have already learned this. I haven't spoken to her yet. Present perfect. You were talking about Nishat. He hasn't finished yet.
My sister has a money, but yet she says I have no money every time when I am asked.
Very good. This is the meaning I'm teaching you. He is overweight and bald. He is overweight and bald. And yet somehow he is attractive. Can you see this? Easy example? More examples? You say that you are good friends, and yet you don't trust him. You say that you are good friends, and yet you don't trust him. He says he doesn't like women, and yet on his friend list there are a lot of women. Right? He says he doesn't like women, and yet there are a lot of women on his friend list. Okay. Yet, फिर भी, I gave him the money, and yet he did not keep my secret. I gave him the money, and yet he did not keep my secret. I hope you understand. मैंने इसे पैसे दे दिए, फिर भी उसने मेरी बात, yet he did not keep it a secret. He's 60 years old, and yet he's very energetic. Come on, everybody. Give me 2, 3 more sentences with yet. आज के बाद मुझे कोई परेशानी नहीं होगी आपको इवन दो सिखाने में, किसी को सिखाने में, क्योंकि मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया है आई विल फर्स्ट टीच येट। येट आसानी से तुम समझते हो, यू गाइस हैव नॉट मेड एनी मिस्टेक्स विद येट। देखना कितना आसान हो जाएगा। कम ऑन, गिव मी एग्जांपल्स।
He told me that I'm her his
बेस्ट फ्रेंड,
best friend, yet he didn't invite
मी,
me to
ही
me
इज वेरी,
to his sister wedding.
सिस्टर्स वेरी गुड, ओके।
Yes, wedding.
Wow, cannot believe that person, Renu, cannot believe that person. He says that Renu was his best friend, and yet he did not invite Renu to his sister's wedding. Okay.
Vinay sir taught 5 class every day, yet she looks never tired.
What a lovely sentence. What a lovely sentence. अपने अपने sentence याद रखोगे ना? At least you can remember your own sentences. Keep going. Hey, Ruksar. Go on. Yet.
One of my friends got 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 him leg broke twice uh, playing football. Yet he is still playing.
Wow. 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 one of Shubhankar's friends had his leg broken. क्या कहेंगे? Had his leg broken twice.
No.
One of Shubhankar's friends had his leg broken twice, and yet he is still playing football.
I don't, hello sir,
Go on, Anish.
I don't want to watch IPL, but I yet watch it.
फिर से बोलना.
I don't want to watch IPL,
And yet
and yet watch it.
I watch it. Wow, क्या कमजोरी है Anish. He doesn't want to watch IPL, and yet he watches it. Wow, great. Give me a sentence with फिर भी, everybody.
We should not have much junk food, yet we have every day.
Yep, that's right. We know junk food is bad for us, and yet we eat junk food every day.
I am drinking a milk for 2 months ago. Yet, I have no change in my body.
But or yet nahi, yet there is no change in your body.
Yet, but there is no
Yet
change
there
in
is
my
no change.
body.
Okay, पहला सेंटेंस क्या था अंशु? 2 महीने से दूध पी रहे हैं.
हाँ.
इंग्लिश कैसे बोला था? How did you say that in English?
I am drinking for 2 months ago. मतलब मैं अभी तक भी पी रही हूँ ना.
एक अगो क्यों लगाया? अगो तो पास्ट टेंस में बोलते हैं ना.
तो मैं पिछले 2 मंथ से पी रही हूँ अभी तक.
वो तो मुझे समझ में आ रहा है, लेकिन 2 महीने पहले अगो बोलना है तो ऐसे बोलना होगा, इट हैपेंड 2 months ago, आई वेंट देयर 2 months ago, आई स्टार्टेड ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क 2 months ago. दैट्स फाइन, आई स्टार्टेड ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क 2 months ago. ठीक है अंशु? आई स्टार्टेड ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क 2 months ago. आई स्टार्टेड ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क 2 months ago. अगर आप बोलना चाह रहे 2 महीने से पी रहे हैं, तो आपको मैंने सिखाया ना प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, जैसे टाइम लगा देते हैं 2 महीने से 3 महीने से, तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट हो जाता है. तो आई एम ड्रिंकिंग, एम का प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट क्या होगा?
Have been drinking.
I have been drinking.
हैव बीन है ना?
I have,
हैव बीन. एम को क्या,
I
एम
have,
बी वर्ब है ना, तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में
uh,
हैज हैव प्लस बी थ्री, हैव बीन. बीन वी थ्री है, राइट?
I
आई
have
हैव
been
बीन
drink,
ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क for 2 months,
I
and
have been drink
yet
for
I
two
have been
months, yet,
drinking milk for 2 months, and yet there is no change in my body.
yet I have not changed my,
Who told you that drinking milk can change your body? Who told you?
my parents.
No, your body will change when you make some big changes to your lifestyle. Losing weight and gaining weight are both very difficult because we approach it very unscientifically. When we approach it scientifically, it's easy. I was saying I'm not losing weight. I lost 7 kilos in last 3 months only, 2.5 months. 7 kilos, which is a lot of weight, 7 kilos, right? And I didn't do anything. I made no efforts to lose weight. All I did was change my lifestyle. Earlier, I was very sedantic. Renu, sedantic, not doing anything, just sitting, sedantic. All right. And then for last 2.5 months, I've been very active physically, walking, traveling, speaking, standing, you know, this is why I have lost weight. No rocket science. And of course, I don't eat junk food. But earlier, I was just living a very sedantic lifestyle. Sedantic lifestyle. Matlab bhai, not doing much, sedantic. Next.
So you get up very early at 6 o'clock, as you said. So don't you have any problem in afternoon didn't you face any problem related to sleep?
I do actually, and I feel I should sleep in the afternoon for an hour or so, okay? And it makes me re-energized going to bed for half an hour, 40 minutes, But because of my busy schedule, busy life, I'm unable to go to bed every afternoon for half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm not getting that siesta, but I would love to get a siesta. Nowadays, I'm not sleeping enough. I should sleep a little more and sleep better. My sleep is not that deep. Okay, yet. समझ गए सारे लोग yet? तो अब क्या करना आप? Write a few sentences in the group with yet. और अब सुनो, इवन दो क्या होता है, ये जो तुमने येट बोला ना, उसको उल्टा कर दो और दो आ जाएगा उसमें. जो येट वाली बात बोली उसको पहले बोल दो बिना येट के, सारे लोग बारी बारी. व्हाट वाज योर सेंटेंस निशात? व्हाट वाज योर सेंटेंस?
Never look tired, tired,
यस, यस.
even though,
यू टीच ऑल डे लॉन्ग.
even,
बस हो गया, परफेक्ट. येट वाला पहले बोल दो और दूसरे वाले में इवन दो लगा के बोलो. समझ गए? इट्स ऑल डन. सी, she said, sir, you work all day long and yet you don't look tired. Right? This is what you said, Nishat. I work all day and yet I don't look tired. यही कहा था ना आपने निशात?
yes, sir.
उल्टा बोल देंगे, सर यू डोंट लुक टायर्ड,
Why?
यू डोंट लुक टायर्ड इवन दो यू वर्क ऑल डे लॉन्ग। हो गया। व्हाट वाज योर एग्जांपल शुभंकर?
One of my friends
Well,
uh, have uh, broken his leg. Have his
He
leg
done
broken.
two times. No, had his leg broken. Yeah, he had his leg broken twice, and yet he plays, football. So
Yeah,
my friend still plays football, even though
he even though he had his leg broken
twice.
twice.
Good. Anshu. Anshu said, Sir,
I have
yes.
I have blinking in it for 2 months, even though
अरे 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 अरे, अभी तो तुमने येट के साथ बोला था, क्या करती है लड़की, क्या करती है लड़की, अभी येट से बोली थी। आई हैव बिन ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क फॉर 2 months एंड येट देयर इज नो चेंज इन माई बॉडी, यही कहा था ना अभी इसने। अभी इसी के
हाँ,
जस्ट के दस इसमें इवन तो बोल रहे, देखो तो आगे पीछे भी नहीं करा, इवन तो बोल दी। कैसे करती है, कैसे करती हो तुम ऐसे? तुम अभी फील नहीं कर रही हो जरा भी, ओके? क्या बोलना चाहिए तुम्हें? देयर इज नो चेंज इन माई बॉडी, पहले ये बोलना होगा।
even though I
इवन दो आई
felt
बिन ड्रिंकिंग मिल्क फॉर
felt
टू
yeah,
मंथ्स नाउ।
2 months.
Renu, what was your example?
Uh, my mom added extra salt in that mutton
Yeah,
curry,
yeah,
even though I told her it is enough. It was enough
yeah.
salt in that.
The salt was right. Even though I told her
Yeah,
the salt was right.
even I told.
कितना बढ़िया शॉर्टकट मिला आप लोग को। फर्स्ट यू गाइस थिंक सेंटेंसेस विद येट, और इसी को उल्टा करने में ये बंदो लगता है। जैसे सो और बिकॉज कैसे उल्टा चलते हैं, देखो। आई एम अ लिटिल सिक सो आई एम नॉट टीचिंग माई क्लासेस। पहले मैं बोलूंगा आई एम नॉट टीचिंग माई क्लासेस बिकॉज आई एम अ लिटिल सिक, हो गया ना? आगे पीछे में सो और बिकॉज। तो जो सो और बिकॉज एक दूसरे को उल्टा पुल्टा करते हैं, सेम टू सेम यू कैन से विद येट एंड दो। येट और दो भी एक दूसरे को उल्टा पुल्टा करते हैं, ओके? कोई परेशानी? तो आपका सेंटेंस इवन दो वाला सही है कि गलत, कैसे पता चेक करोगे? से द सेम सेंटेंस उलट के बोल के येट के साथ देखो, अगर सही है तो बिल्कुल सही है, नो वरीज। टेक लुक हियर। I wore the dress even though it was old. It was old, the dress was old, and yet I wore it. सही है ना? The dress was old, and yet I wore it. सही है रेनो? The dress was old, and yet I wore it. ड्रेस पुरानी थी लेकिन फिर भी मैंने पहन लिया।
क्या होगी इसका?
Okay. I cooked dinner even though I wasn't hungry. I wasn't hungry, yet
Even,
I cooked dinner. सही लगा ना?
you're right.
Yes,
I
yes,
wasn't hungry,
I
yet
wasn't.
I cooked dinner.
I could.
सही है?
Hmm.
तो जो वो सही तो ये भी सही होगा, क्योंकि उसका उल्टा ही है, राइट? नाउ कंपेयर नंबर लास्ट, सेकंड लास्ट। माय सिस्टर हैड पेन इन हर फीट इवन दो शी वोर हील्स ऑन माय वेडिंग डे। क्या बोलना था?
My
बोल के
sister.
देखो, शी वोर हील्स ऑन माय वेडिंग डे येट शी हैड पेन इन हर फीट। सही लगा?
Yes, yes, yes.
बोल के देखो,
She
शी
had a
वोर हील्स
pain.
ऑन माय वेडिंग डे येट शी हैड पेन इन हर फीट। सही लगा?
Yet
शी वोर हील्स ऑन माय वेडिंग डे येट शी हैड पेन इन हर फीट। सही लगा?
Yes, yes, yes.
सही लग रहा है रेनू? कैसे सही लग रहा है ये? हिंदी में सही बोलो तो। उसने मेरी शादी में हील्स पहने, फिर भी उसके पैर में दर्द था, कैसे सही हुआ?
She uh, she uh, she she had a pain in her leg, even though
अरे 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 अरे, ये
yet he wore sandal in my
शी वोर हील्स ऑन माय वेडिंग डे, राइट? फिर भी उसने पहना है, यहां पर चाहिए, ठीक है? तो थोड़ा सा समझना है, फिर भी के लिए कौन सा वर्ड है? येट।
Yet.
yet.
येट। So second last example of Apurva is not correct. Second last example. Next. और कोई गलत देखो। तो आपको पहले yet से बोलना है। किससे बोलना है?
Yet.
और उसके बाद उसको उलट पलट करके कर देना है even though।
Yeah. He didn't feel well. Yet, yeah, she didn't feel well. Yet he came to my marriage.
Sorry, Renu, say it again.
She didn't feel well. Yet he came to my marriage. वो अच्छा फील नहीं कर रही थी, लेकिन फिर भी मेरी शादी में आई। मतलब
Yes.
ठीक नहीं थी
Yes.
उसकी तबीयत।
She didn't feel well and yet, तो ये सही है ना?
यस सर, yet he came to
फॉर्मूला
my
फॉर्मूला समझ में आया कि कैसा सही होता है, पता चल जाए। येट कर दो उल्टा करके, येट के साथ सही तो वो भी सही।
Didn't feel well, even though friends come to my marriage.
हम्म। Okay, now let's look at Shubhankar's. Yesterday I went shopping with my brother. He really comes shopping with me. Rarely, 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 rarely.
Yes.
Rarely, rarely. He rarely
Yes.
comes shopping with me, even though he uh सोचना, शुभंकर, येट चाहिए क्या? येट चाहिए क्या कि वो कभी कभी शॉपिंग आता है, फिर भी वो आया और नया जीन्स खरीदाया मेरे को। He got me new
Yeah.
jeans. Do you think you need yet here?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right. Please try and understand, please, everybody. Sometimes I quarrel with my wife. Whenever we quarrel, my wife asks me whether I'm hungry, even though we are still having a fight. You are very lucky, Shubhankar. A wife who forgets about the fight to ask her husband about, his meal. She's a keeper. She's a keeper. She's a keeper. मतलब अच्छी औरत, जिसको जिसको जिसके साथ शादी करके घर बसाया जाए। शी इज अ कीपर। My wife likes having processed food like chocolate, chips, and biscuits. Okay. Once I told her not to consume that kind of food, and she promised me she would not. And yet she still eats them. Yet चाहिए ना? फिर भी
Yet. Yeah.
yet she still eats them. Yesterday, I met one of my friends, and I was shocked when I saw him speak English fluently, even though I had never seen him speak English before. Great, no problems. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Hmm. Lucky, just a second. I want to say this about this sentence here. Because is better here. Because is better in this place. You agree or not, guys? Yesterday, I met one of my friends and I was shocked when I saw him speak English fluently because I had never seen him speak English before. Make sense? Don't worry, don't worry. Keep practicing. These are the conjunctions. They have a certain purpose. Okay? So write a couple of sentences with the word yet in the group, and you guys will feel a lot more confident about the use of even though. Hmm. Hello. Good evening. Mm-hmm. P 5,000. 4 to 5:30. Third. 4 to 5:30. I'm a teacher, not a shopkeeper. I don't offer discounts. Nothing. It's a private institute, not a government institute. So you don't need to bring in any document. You can just come and submit the fee and start studying. You can WhatsApp me on this number, okay? So, where do I go? Yeah, I think we did this. Long live Glastonbury. Answer. Who has been there often?
Marina
Marina
from
M.
from Scotland.
Yeah, she's been there 6 times now.
I've been there 6 times.
Yeah. And who else? Not often, but Len Ferris has taken his children twice. Maybe he has been there more than twice. He has taken his children twice. So we can assume that maybe he has himself been there more than twice, right? So we can count his name too. Again, listen, I want to tell you something. In this text, आपको बचपन से सिखाया गया right answer, wrong answer, okay? But in this course, we deliberately, intentionally put questions where people don't agree on the answer. समझ सकते हैं क्यों? To have discussions. If you don't agree with the answer, won't you say something? Like, for example, you said Len, Marina M, and then somebody says, "Sir, I think Len Ferris, sir." What is his name? Len Ferris.
Paris.
Yeah, Len Ferris, sir. Len Ferris from Gloucester has also been there often, sir. Then somebody says, "Sir, but he says that he has taken his children only twice." Yes, yes, he has taken his children twice. Means he himself has been there more than twice, maybe. He did not say, "I've been there twice." He said, "I've taken my children there twice." ये डिस्कशन होने से लैंग्वेज की प्रैक्टिस होती है कि नहीं? तो प्रॉब्लम है कि हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि बचपन से राइट आंसर क्या है, इस पे मार्क्स मिलेगा, उस पे नहीं मिलेगा, इस माइंडसेट से बड़े हुए हैं. So we don't really care about or value the discussion in a language class. So who has been there often? I would say Marina M and
And
Len
Lancaster.
Ferris. She taught the Iceland. Oh, sorry. Who has been only once? De Chow and
Easy.
Izzy. They have been there only once. Which people loved it all? Which people loved it all? Come on, come on, come on.
Len Ferris.
Len Ferris and
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 easy.
easy,
as
and
they have loved it all. They loved it all.
and Marina didn't have any complaints. Guys, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
What was
she
Marina's?
also has not any complaint.
So Marina, Len Ferris,
Sometimes.
Easy, they all loved it all. They loved everything about the festival.
Mm.
Who had one complaint?
Dave Chow has a one complaint
And what was his complaint
about the mobile phones. They they said she thought people don't didn't use mobile there, but there were a lot of mobile. So
Yes, people came with their mobile phones, and he
yeah.
was not happy about it.
Mm.
He thought people should come there without their mobile phones if they want to really relax and,
Mm.
enjoy their 4 days, enjoy the festival.
Mm.
Who took his child?
Yeah, Len Ferris took his child.
Who traveled a long way to get there?
I think Easy traveled a long way to get
सबसे
there.
पहले
Get
travel नहीं बोलना था रेनू, traveled.
travel. Yeah.
Who traveled a long way? It was Easy. Easy traveled a long way to get
He
there.
traveled 10,000 miles
10,000 miles to get there.
to get there.
She traveled 10,000 miles to get there. Now, exercise 5. Are the sentences true or false? Are the sentences true or false? Marina slept in her
Minus.
tent when it rained.
No, it's
No,
wrong. Yeah.
She
she did not sleep.
she
She did
did not
not
sleep in her tent.
sleep in her
She
tent
danced in the mud.
Danced
all
in the mud.
night. All night she danced.
Yes.
She danced in the mud.
Number 2, she thought the Icelandic band was very good and the toilets were cleaner.
True.
Yeah, it's right.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
Mm.
She thought the Icelandic band was very good. It was a definite highlight for her. And the toilets were cleaner. Much better than the last year. Dave stayed up all night listening to the music.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep. He saw the sunrise. He
Saw
saw
the
the
sun.
He saw the
Sunrise.
sunrise.
he had no complaints. He loved everything and
Mm.
everybody.
No. He
Mental.
he had a complaint.
He had one complaint. He had one complaint.
Mm.
What was his complaint?
He's complained about using a lot of mobile.
Why people brought their mobile phones to that place? He complained about why people.
Brought their
Brought
mobile
their
phone there.
mobile phones.
हालांकि मैंने थोड़ी एक grammatical गलत कर दी. He
Okay.
complained that people brought their mobile phones there. He complained that.
He
That
complained
people
that
brought
why
their mobile
complained
phones
that
there.
he
There.
He complained about people bringing their mobile phones there.
yeah complained
He
about
complained about people bringing their mobile phones there. मैंने 2 तरीके से एक बात बोली है, आप गौर कर सकते हो. He complained that
That people
complained that
brought
people brought their
their
mobile there.
mobile phones there.
he complained about
He complained about people
people bringing
bought
bringing
their mobile.
their
People
mobile phones.
bringing
रेनू ध्यान से सुन लीजिए, हो जाएगा, समझ आ जाएगा. लिखने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है मोहतरमा.
I didn't do this, sir.
गौर से सुनिए. He complained about people bringing their mobile phones. He complained about something, right? He complained about something. He complained about something. He complained about something. He complained about what thing? He complained about people bringing
People
their
bringing
phones.
bringing
He complained about people bringing their phones.
their phones.
Next. Next. Len loves the festival because it brings people of all ages together.
Yes.
Yes, it is right. It's,
Give me a second. Okay, got it. Let's see. His son couldn't see the stage because of the crowds.
no.
No,
Well,
it is
that was
wrong.
the case at first.
Okay.
His son was not able to see the stage at first. His son was not able to see the stage at first, but then the crowd.
Then the
Moved back,
crowd
moved back,
moved off.
So,
back. So they
Moved back.
watch.
so he could,
So
he
they could.
see the
So
stage
they,
eventually. The people there are very friendly. They get on very well.
Yeah, that's right.
7.
They,
He has never been to a music festival before.
yeah, it was
no, no.
no.
It's yeah, he has been to a music festival like in Australia or Europe, I think. Yeah.
He has been to music festivals, but only in Australia and
Europe,
Europe.
Europe.
Uh, we went to Sonar Music Festival.
Mm.
He traveled from Barcelona to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He traveled from Barcelona to be there.
Yeah.
Why are you so quiet?
Mm.
She didn't travel from Barcelona to be there. She traveled from New Zealand.
Yeah.
From New Zealand. Yeah.
Didn't travel from Barcelona to be there. She traveled from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Okay. Next. Listening section. Listen to two more people, Elsa and Daniel. What do they say about the food, the drink, the music, the people? Are we ready? You know what? I'm hungry and thirsty, but my wife is again busy with her other responsibilities. So listen to two more people, Elsa and Daniel. I'm playing the audio for you. 12.8.
Tape script 12.8.
Elsa from Birmingham, England.
OK, I've been to Glastonbury 5 times now. My highlights this year were pear cider to drink and the American diner van with the best sausages and chips ever. However, I was very disappointed with the music on Saturday night. DJs played house music all night. I love house, but this was rubbish. I got really bored, so I went back to my tent to finish a bottle of pear cider with friends.
2. Daniel Evans from Wales.
Last Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon, I decided that I wanted to go to Glastonbury. I was lucky. I found a ticket on the Glastonbury message boards. I'm so glad I went. The music was brilliant. Sometimes it took a long time to get to the stages. The queues were long, but always friendly. In the busy real world, it's difficult to have good conversations with people. At Glastonbury, you can do this. It's a great festival with a great crowd of people. What more could you want? 100,000 friendly people. I wish the rest of life was the same. 4 days out of 365 is a good start.
Tape script
Okay.
12.8.
Who had the best time? Who had the best experience? Daniel or Elsa?
Daniel has the best
Best
experience.
Yeah, he enjoyed it more than Elsa, right?
Yeah.
Elsa from Birmingham, England.
Elsa did not like the music, right?
Hmm.
But she liked the drink and the food.
OK, I've been to Glastonbury 5 times now.
Okay, I have been to Glastonbury 5 times now.
My highlights this year were
My highlights this year were past tense, plural. My highlights this year, plural. My highlights this year were
pear cider
pear cider. Pear cider. Pear cider is a drink, okay? You might find it in a, in a, in a supermarket.
to drink
To drink, pear cider to drink. I bought a bottle for my mom. It doesn't taste great, but I hear that it is good for your health.
and the American diner van.
And the American diner van. I think I understand now what wine tastes like because I drank that pear cider and it burns here. When you swallow it, it burns here in your throat. And I remember my father telling me when you drink wine, it burns here in your throat. I've never tasted it, but as a curious person, I wanted to know. So I asked my father what it tasted like and why he made a face when he drank. Then he said he felt a burning sensation in his throat. Okay, and I asked him, why do you drink it then? He had no answer. Okay, so I drank that pear cider and I had that burning sensation in my throat. I didn't like the taste, but it was just okay. I don't mind it if I am sitting with friends, and I'm having chilled pear cider, chilled pear cider. Otherwise, it doesn't taste much. It just tastes like vinegar.
With the best sausages and chips.
American diner vans with the best sausages and chips. So she loved the food, American diner vans with best sausages and chips. She also loved the drinks.
Ever. However, I was very disappointed with the music.
However, now she's going in a different direction. However, I was very disappointed with the
music on Saturday night.
on Saturday night. I was very disappointed with the music on Saturday night. Guys, we are nearing a full year, the end of Okay. What did I say?
DJs played house.
DJs played house. I was so disappointed with the music on Saturday night. Disappointed with the music. She was disappointed with the music. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Okay.
Music.
The DJs played house music. She's saying DJs played house music
All night.
all night.
I love house.
I love house. It's not that I'm against house music. I love house.
But this was rubbish.
But this was rubbish. But this was rubbish. देखो, अरे यार, हम लोग गए उसके यहाँ, समोसा परस दिया. बताओ ना, समोसा परस दिया. समोसा परस दिया. मतलब ऐसा थोड़ी है कि हमको हाउस म्यूजिक पसंद, मतलब समोसा पसंद नहीं है, लेकिन समोसा थोड़ी था, चौपट था एकदम. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. व्हेन यू कंप्लेन, पता है क्या ना, समोसा रख दिया सामने खाने के लिए. अब बताओ ना, ऐसा थोड़ी है कि हमको समोसा पसंद नहीं, लेकिन वो समोसा भी एकदम खराब था यार. तो शी सेज दे प्लेड हाउस म्यूजिक. और फिर she quickly said, I love house, but it was rubbish.
I got really bored.
I got really bored. I got really bored. So
I went back to my
went back to my tent. I went back to
tent to finish a bottle of pear
to finish a bottle of pear
cider with friends.
With friends. So she didn't enjoy the music on Saturday night, and she went back to her tent, and there she she drank the bottle of pear cider.
2. Daniel Evans from Wales.
Last Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon,
Last Wednesday at 2:30 in the afternoon,
I decided that I wanted to go to Glastonbury.
I decided that I wanted to go to Glastonbury. भाई चलना, मेरा मन किया कि चलो चले. I decided that I wanted to go to Glastonbury.
I was lucky.
I was lucky because I found a ticket.
I found a ticket on the Glastonbury message boards.
I found a ticket on the Glastonbury message boards.
I'm so glad I went.
I'm so glad I went.
The music was brilliant.
The music was brilliant.
Sometimes it took a long time to get to the stages.
Sometimes it took a long time to get to the stages. Sometimes it took a long time to get to the stage.
The queues were long, but...
The queues were long. The queues were long. The queues were long.
Always friendly.
But always friendly. The queues were long, but always friendly.
In the busy real world, it's difficult to have good conversations with
In the busy real world, it's difficult to have good conversations with people.
At Glastonbury, you can do this.
At Glastonbury, you can have real conversation.
It's a great festival.
It's a great festival.
With a great crowd of people.
With a great crowd of people. It means he liked the people there as well.
What more could you want?
What more could you want? और क्या चाह सकते हैं आप जीवन में? What more could you want? और क्या मांगिएगा आप? What more could you want?
100,000 friendly people.
100,000 friendly people.
I wish the rest of life was the same.
I wish the rest of life was the same. I wish the rest of life was the same, like those 4 days.
4 days out of 365 is a good start.
4 days out of 365 is a good start. चलो 4 दिन तो हुआ कम से कम. पूरा जीवन ना सही, 4 दिन तो हुआ. 4 days out of 365 is a good start. I hope you understand the emotions there behind these sentences. Guys, I'm very distracted today, okay? So I'm going to wrap up early today. I'm going to share with you the homework for tomorrow, okay? Give me a second. We have already done a lot of exercises here in Unit 12. Yeah. So Simon Murray text. Simon Murray. कब मरे, कैसे मरे? You guys find out. Yeah. I'm sharing homework for tomorrow, everybody. Okay? Simon Murray text. Read the text carefully, do the question answers, and we will continue tomorrow. Okay? Leaving a little early, people. Okay? We'll continue tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.
So
Bye bye.